Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. For those that are new, my name is Nelly. There are certain traits that adults have when they've been brought up by parents who are unaffectionate. They develop some certain traits in life as they grow up. It's important to know these traits so that you can be able to navigate your life and be able to be aware of your surroundings. One of the traits is self-criticism. And as they become adults, they over-criticize themselves and they tend to believe that they're not good enough. Eventually, that leads to a low self-esteem. And the next point is they tend to please people. As they grow up with unaffectionate parents, they begin to adopt those pleasing behaviors in order for them to meet their needs. And that behavior often starts from childhood, where you're always trying to earn your worth to your parents. And you tend to please them and everyone around you because you want to earn your worth. Due to their prolonged absence, you may find yourself wanting to find someone that will fill that void that was left by their absence. As you become an adult, you tend to prioritize other people's needs and you find it very difficult to set boundaries of your own or even say no. It becomes emotionally exhausted because you're always trying to please other people as compared to setting those boundaries and just learn to say no. As you become a parent as well, when it comes to your children, you tend to find it very difficult to put boundaries on your children and you let them do whatever they want to do. And this creates a very unsteady foundation for your children because you never taught them how to set boundaries. So when it comes to their children as well, they'll find it very difficult because they never learned anything about setting boundaries from you. And the next trait to see when you are brought up by unaffectionate parents is you become emotionally detached. It becomes difficult to express your feelings, whether it comes to relationship or maybe friendship. It becomes very difficult. When you become an adult, you find yourself emotionally detached to your children as well. And when they become adults as well, they become emotionally detached to their children as well. So it becomes a pattern. Sometimes as you grow up, you find yourself not wanting to even have children because of the way you were brought up. Mostly when you see adults that come from unaffectionate parents is you find that they tend to prioritize other things more than their children, which is one of the most common signs. They become emotionally unavailable. They find it very difficult to communicate as well because they cannot express their feelings up to the point that they will always avoid any conversation that means that you have to express your feelings or maybe conveying your thoughts. So what they tend to do is just switch off because they don't want to carry on with this conversation. And as you become an adult, you find it very difficult to express your feelings or maybe let people into your space because you are just an emotionally detached person. So it gets very difficult to invite someone else into your space, which becomes a problem when it comes to relationship. And the next trait that you can see when you've been brought up by an affectionate parent is you tend to enter a relationship that's very abusive or maybe toxic. When you've been raised by an emotionally unavailable parent or maybe parents, you tend to attract the certain kind. People that are broken, that come from broken backgrounds. And the relationship, it becomes very difficult because you're both alike. Nobody sees the other that there's something wrong here. Because it's easy to fall into these patterns because you tend to have that needy behavior. Sometimes you can even find yourself attracting a narcissist or having narcissist friends around you. These are the traits that you can notice in order to see if this person is being brought up by an unaffectionate parent or not. There are positive traits that come up from it when you've been brought up from unaffectionate parents. And one of them is you tend to want to succeed because you were not given that chance to, whenever you do well at school, your parents telling you that, wow, you've done so well, I'm so proud of you. You tend to push yourself to work hard because nobody pushed you as a child. For instance, you were expected to do your homework, but your parents were not available to help you with your homework. So you did everything yourself and you get to know how to find ways of learning on your own without having an adult helping you with your homework. It's an achievement that you want to seek for yourself. You always wanted to achieve from a young age and you never got those compliments. So it's something that as you grow up, you tend to want to succeed and setting those high standards for yourself so that you can get away from this situation, from this toxic environment. It's a certain validation that you do for yourself to cover that void of having an unaffectionate parent. You want to have a parent prize giving day. When you get home, you want to show them what you've won. They're not interested. But sometimes when you have unaffectionate parents, you find yourself that you're on your own because they're emotionally detached. So as you grow up, you find yourself want to work very hard. Sometimes as you grow up, it may bring a positive outcome or maybe a negative outcome. So once you acknowledge these traits, you need to be open and make that decision to get healing, not for yourself, but even the people around you. As you go through the journey of healing, you need to be patient because it takes long. It's not something that can be done overnight. Because remember, you're dealing with childhood issues. So be patient. So thank you for watching and see you in the next video. God bless you.